going again with our budget.
Third time.
Yeah, third time.
Man, did you start your financial accounting project yet?
No man, bloody hell, I think I'll go for the 10% minus. I'll definitely go for the 10% minus.
It's a great one.
It is a great minus. I don't know man, like these finals, like we need some alcohol to kill the sorrow.
Yeah, let's buy some alcohol first.
Yeah.
It's a very good idea actually.
Let's go.
Let's stop. What do you think we should get? I think we should get some beer.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm gonna get the Corona. No wonder it's the last one.
Come on, Corona sucks.
What are you taking?
I'm getting a worse one. I'm getting Heineken.
Okay, should we choose some beers, Will?
What is wrong with you guys? Beer, come on. Let's drink something.
Yeah, man, screw beer. Let's go for the party.
Let's go for some Jack. Come on. You're about to get really wasted.
Where's the whole alcohol you bought for tonight, really?
Yes, man.
It's not enough, man.
That's not enough at all.
Yeah, we need some decent. We need some more for sure.
Yeah, let's go to the shop.
Diageo is a British multinational company. It's a spirits company and it's the second largest company worldwide. It's headquartered in London, United Kingdom, and it was established in 1997 as a merge of Guinness Beer and Grand Metropolitan. But eventually it acquired more and more beverages, thus spreading its portfolio and getting at the top of the alcohol business. Diageo is also part of the London Stock Exchange as well as the New York Stock Exchange. Its finance is pretty healthy. It's been a very interesting company ever since it was created. It has an operating profit of £3.5 million. In August 2017 it acquired Casamigos, which is a very famous tequila brand, expanding its portfolio even more. Its net sales for 2017 in Europe went up by 4%. The same happened in Asia, where they had an increase with 2% in their net sales. On the other hand, North America makes up for the highest volume of their production and sales. On the other hand, their dividends show that it's been increasing. Like they had 1.82 ratio of dividend in 2013, while 2.37 in 2017. Diageo as well, it is playing its role in the corporate social responsibility by reducing the CO2 emissions and the landfill waste. Particularly, the CO2 emissions were reduced by half in the last decade, while the landfill wastes were reduced by more than 80% in the last decade. Its share performance has been rising eventually. In 2017 it had its boom. It went half of what it was in 2016. The highest shares are kept from its CEO, which is Javier Ferran. He owns 48,000 shares as of July 2017, and the second goes the executive director of Diageo, which owns roughly 943,000 of ordinary shares. Diageo has been expanding continuously, and for now it's one of the biggest spirit brands in the world. Cheers.
Hello, my company is Heineken. So Heineken is one of the biggest and most popular brewers in the world. Actually, it is first in Europe and second in the world. The company is in the sector of consumer goods. This Dutch brewing company was founded in 1864 by Gerard Heineken. The company now produces more than 250 beers and ciders all over 17 countries. The company operates in 5 continents: Africa, Europe, North America, South America and Asia. The core values of Heineken are to respect people and their environment, to focus on quality, and also to promote responsible drinking. The business model is providing different flavors to increase diversity, having a social media campaign, and also being socially environmentally responsible. So as for the financials, Heineken has shown the steady growth for the last 5 years, with the revenue accounting to $20,000 million as it for the end of 2016. This shows that the company has been delivering a sustainable growth performance. The company revenues from 2012 to 2016, they raised with 13%. If we talk about the gearing of the company, Heineken focuses on the generation of cash flow and the highly optimization working capital management. And if we analyze the gross debt, gross debt reached 15,000 euros in June of 2017. If we talk about the performance of Heineken, as we know, Heineken is a company that operates under the laws of Netherlands. The company shares are traded in Amsterdam Stock Exchange. Currently, Heineken holds almost 600 million shares. So if we talk about the ratios, the quick ratio of Heineken is less than 1, but this doesn't mean the company is going bankrupt anytime soon. This can imply that Heineken relies on other assets, inventory, to cover the liabilities. If we see the price-earnings ratio, that has been increasing by 107% in 2013, and it has been increasing ever since.
The Constellation brand was established in 1945 by Marvin Sands and is currently the world's largest wine producer and also the third largest beer distributor of the US. The Constellation brand is also recognized as the largest beer import company in terms of sales. Robert Mondavi, Corona, Black Velvet, Canadian Whiskey are a part of the outstanding collection of products which the enterprise provides. In 2013, the company succeeded in acquiring Grupo Modelo's US beer business, and the deal can be considered as a great accomplishment because it granted the Constellation full ownership over Crown Imports and the right to import the renowned brands such as Corona. The business model that the Constellation brands mainly focuses on is sustaining profitable growth. In order to do so, the company will expand its beverages portfolio, and that will increase the sales as well as the margins. In terms of financing, the debt exceeds equity. This is due to the fact that Constellation Brands performed an aggressive acquisition policy, acquiring big companies, among which Ballast Point, Charles Smith Wines Collection, High West, and many more. The company also expanded some of the existing branches and repurchasing shares. The difference between debt and equity is only 6%. This way the company profits from flexibilities of both types of financing. Equity funding accrues no additional interest expenses. There are no debt principal payments, and on the other hand, the debt provides a cash flow and less control over the business from the investors. The price of the shares shows a significant growth. Over a 4 years period, it has increased 5.5 times. The growth is due to the company's strategy of sustaining profitability, which resulted in an impressive increase in sales and operating cash flow in 2017. For example, the gross profit for 2016 is 21%, higher than the previous year. The company positioned its portfolio to benefit from industry trends, which continues to result in faster growth rates in the high end of the beer, wine and spirits categories. The beer business acquisition in June 2013, followed by numerous acquisitions and investments in the period 2014-2016 over companies in Mexico, US and Canada. They strengthened the company positions and increased the sales penetration not only of beer but also of wine and spirits segment.
Oh, are you making this video already?
Yeah, dude, we're making the video already.
Okay, but
come on,
stop this music. Okay. So, Brown-Forman is an American company, a very large one, which produces and distributes alcoholic beverages. It is mainly whiskey, Jack Daniels, like the one I'm drinking at the moment, but also vodka, bourbon, tequila, and some other beverages. It was founded in 1870 by a guy called George Brown, who made a partnership with a guy called Forman, and hence the name Brown-Forman. After Forman died, the Brown family bought all his shares, and after that they were the exclusive owners of the company. It was incorporated later, but it had always been owned by the Brown family at least for the majority of its shares. So the company is popular for its stable financial conditions throughout the time. They always pay dividends, also for their sustainability and for the opportunities they provide to their employees. As I said, the Brown-Forman company is popular for its financial stability, and we have to consider some ratios that we got here. For example, the price per earnings and earnings per share ratios, which suggest that the company is indeed doing a pretty good job in financial terms, especially for the current year, 2017. On April, the financial year of the company ended, and it shows us, the statistics show us that indeed the year was very good in financial terms. However, we should also consider the quick ratio and the current ratio, which suggests that some things are not that good as it seemed, because there were some loans issued, a very big loan in 2015 and a very big loan in 2016, worth totally 1.5 billion, which gives some fresh financing to the company, but their price should be considered in the long term, of course. Where are we going to invest?
I don't know, man. Like, which one did you like?
I like Brown-Forman, but I'm not sure with all these debts.
Like, if you see like the results, you can like see clearly that Diageo is like the best one, because like they had like 20 years of like very healthy growth, and like they never faced any difficulties.
20 years, man.
Yeah.
This is really...
Yeah, and like the last 5 years has been great. Like they've been like raising so much.
Yeah, indeed.
But what do you think about like, if we cannot invest in this company, like which would be like our second best?
I was thinking about Constellation brands actually, because I have to admit Brown-Forman is a decent brand, but
yeah, and they produce a lot of wine. They are the largest wine producer, so like
these Constellation guys
good.
are...
Yeah. I think we should invest like in Diageo, and if we cannot, the second alternative would be like Constellation brand.
Sounds good.